Welcome back to Good Neighbors. It's a little chilly in here. My eyes are running, but you know what? All is well. We're going to come back to Ms. Dawn Thompson concerning Adopt-a-Box, the Deer Fest it's supporting, as well as I'm calling it the Day Spa for Kids, but it's a whole nother name.
It's Operation Spa Kids.
Operation Spa
But
Kids.
whatever you want to call it.
Okay, and that's where you take care of the children from the various agencies, homeless that need a little pep and a little sprucing, and it helps them. And you know what? It probably encourages the parents as well.
Yes.
Now, all of this going on, you know, you're like, well, her plate should be full. You know, she probably goes home and just out of it. You know, her children probably like, what are you doing now? Well, what else has God put on your heart?
Well, it's really funny that you asked that. It's one of those things. I do some public speaking, and I've always said my mission statement, I believe every man and woman is beautiful. It's on my menu of my spa, but it's our mission to make you feel beautiful. And, you know, even as simple, I wrote that years ago, and I'm just now getting it. You know, talk about God's time. And you want to talk about a seed. What He's planted in me is, I think so many of us, like I was saying, we know we're pretty, but sometimes we don't know we're pretty. And that started with not only adults, men and women alike, but in kids. And so now I've been called to do a lot of public speaking with adults, but I'm being asked to do a lot with kids. And I'll kind of tell you, I'm like, well, God, I already do a lot with kids, you know, more. And so the more I thought about it, I said it makes sense. We kind of started back with the haircuts and the self-esteem, and then we went into the beauty products with shampoo and conditioner, self-esteem, and then we started with clothes, self-esteem, and now I'm being asked to do, you know, goal setting and being the best you can be. What do you exactly? I think our schools are great, but sometimes I do feel just that little thing we're missing. We're taught how to have our smarts, but sometimes, you know, just as far as how do we get from A to B on our goal setting?
Those smarts.
Exactly. So it's one of those things that I'm doing a lot of speaking. I did a speech to about 75 boys the other day, high school boys, and I thought, what do they want to hear from a spa owner? I was amazed at afterwards the boys that waited around to talk to me about goal setting and skills that they had, and it was just amazing. And I'm like, all right, God. I was like, I'm hearing you. And so I don't know where I'm going, where I'm headed. I know that I know God's got some special plans for me. And here's my thing. I just listen, and I'm trying to do it all in His time.
The thing is, you listen and obey.
Yes. That has been hard for me. Yes.
And obey.
Yes.
And we thank God for you obeying God and the work that you're called to do. And I know He's not just putting you out there, but He's putting you out there to show you. To show.
And I will say, you know, one thing, let's go back to everything that we've spoke about. I might have been, let's say, the one that walked across the stage with that award from the Jefferson Award and different things of that nature. But I have to say this community, and that goes back to the first thing when you asked me, I'm very proud to be from this community because it's a phenomenal community. And I'm not saying that for brownie points. I'm saying that is true. You will see them. They will open up their hearts. They will help you. It's out there if you ask.
It speaks volumes to the heart of mankind, regardless of race, regardless of height, regardless of size, regardless of how you look. But we're all here to help each other, to be an encouragement. Yes. And that is exactly what you're doing. And we, of course, speak encouragement words unto you, that you continue, you stay encouraged as well, because we know sometimes we say and we see, and you know, people do, but we know that as long as you keep God first, as you have like the prayer at the beginning that you did, He said, seek Him first, and everything else will fall in place. And you've seen it all fall in place. Well, we thank you for being here. Thank you for having me. Yes, thank you. And we appreciate you so much for not just putting Wichita Falls on the map concerning nationally, but also for putting your heart in the hearts of our children. And we appreciate and thank you for that. Speak God's blessings upon you.
Thank you.
And we thank you for tuning in to Good Neighbors. Remember that you can be of assistance. You can help. You can be an encouragement to someone on not just today, but every day. You're able to be a good neighbor. We'll see you right here next time.